Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Bình Phước Radio Television Station and Newspaper. I'm with you with the latest news for today. Đồng Nai Province now has 95 commune-level administrative units. Effective timely policy communication. State President meets outstanding journalists nationwide. Prime Minister welcomes HP Group's expansion of investment in Vietnam. Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the Vietnamese Revolutionary Press Day from June 21, 1925 to 2025, we would like to extend our heartfelt wishes of good health, happiness, and unwavering passion for the profession to all journalists, editors, technicals, and those who are quietly dedicating themselves to the field of journalism and media. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the government scheme number 379 dated May 9, 2025, regarding the reorganization of commune-level administrative units in the new Đồng Nai province in 2025, the Standing Committee of the 15th National Assembly passed resolution number 1662 on the matter.
Accordingly, after the restructuring, Đồng Nai Province has 95 commune-level administrative units, including 72 communes and 23 wards. Among these, 67 communes and 21 wards were newly formed after the reorganization, while 7 existing units remained unchanged. The resolution also specifies that relevant authorities must promptly complete all necessary preparations to ensure that local governments in the newly formed units become officially operational from July 1, 2025. The government, people councils, and people's committees of Đồng Nai, local authorities involved in the reorganization process, and other related bodies and organizations were tasked with arranging and stabilizing the local administrative apparatus, maintaining public livelihood, and ensuring socio-economic development, as well as national defense and security in the area.
The Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee has recently issued guidelines on legal education, legal assistance, grassroots level mediation, and legal access standards, as well as support for businesses in the legal matters.
The provincial chairperson assigned departments and localities to implement policy communication and draft legal documents in a timely, effective, and responsible manner in accordance with the 2025 law on promulgation of legal documents. Specifically, they are to launch activities in response to Vietnam Law Day, November 9, 2025, under the theme Fostering a Law-Abiding Culture Throughout Society and Raising Awareness on Upholding the Constitution and Legal System. Based on this theme, departments and localities are to tailor specific slogans that align with their respective tasks. At the same time, localities are to allocate human and financial resources from the state budget to carry out legal support for small and medium-sized enterprises. Authorities will continue to review and assess the practical situation, identify difficulties and obstacles, and propose amendments or supplements to the Decree number 55/2019 by the government and other relevant legal documents on production and business, with the aim of reporting to the Ministry of Justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, after many years working in the food technology sector in 2025, Huỳnh Tấn Việt from Lộc Thuận Commune, Lộc Ninh District, Bình Phước Province, decided to return to his hometown to start a business. Rather than opting for an easy route, he chose a demanding model requiring high technical skills and significant investment, growing black termite mushrooms in a controlled artificial environment.
To get started, Viet invested 450 million Vietnam dong in building a 100 square meters workshop equipped with insulation systems, refrigeration units, and an automated misting system. He also purchased 10,000 mushroom substrate bags and various tools, equipment, and machinery for on-site processing. After around 40 days of care, the mushrooms were ready to harvest. On average, his farm yields 30 to 40 kilograms per day, all of which are purchased directly by traders at his home at stable prices ranging from 160,000 to 350,000 Vietnam dong per kilograms. After deducting costs, the family earns several million Vietnam dong in profit each day. Once the farm reached stable production, in early May 2025, Viet founded Viet Farm Cooperative, creating regular jobs for 5 older locals to help with the processing and packaging. He plans to expand production to 50,000 substrate bags. This model not only boosts income for his family, but also offers cooperation opportunities and spreads know-how to other farmers in the region.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the Vietnamese Revolutionary Press Day from June 21st, 1925 to 2025, State President Lương Cường hosted a meeting at the Presidential Palace to commend outstanding journalists from across the country. During the meeting, veteran journalists and leaders of press agencies recalled the broad 100-year journey of Vietnam's revolutionary press, which originated from the founding of Thanh newspaper by revolutionary leader Nguyễn Ái Quốc. Over the past century, revolutionary journalism has continually evolved, playing a vital role as a pioneering force on the ideological and cultural front, making significant contributions to the cause of the party and the nation. Speaking at the meeting, the state president emphasized the pioneering role of journalism in the digital age, urging the media to continue innovating and embracing modern communication trends to help realize the country's aspirations for development. He also called on central and local authorities to create favorable conditions for journalists to feel secure to pursue their profession with passion, while fostering a strong, dedicated, and resilient contingent of journalists who truly are the revolutionary soldiers on the ideological and cultural front, as beloved President Ho Chi Minh once said. On the afternoon of June 20th at the government headquarters, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính received Anthony Collins, Senior Vice President in charge of Global Digital Transformation and Supply Chain at HP Incorporated in USA. The Prime Minister welcomed HP's move to expand investment and encourage its partners to invest in Vietnam, particularly in high-tech, artificial intelligence, and sustainable development, which Vietnam prioritized. He also expressed hope that HP would support the U.S. side in formulating balanced, mutually beneficial tariff policies. HP is a global technology corporation with approximately $55 billion in revenues, operating in 180 countries. In Vietnam, HP has been present since 1996, and it currently partners with over 40 suppliers and plans to expand production with an investment scale of $2 to $3 billion. HP's representative is committed to accelerating investment and building an ecosystem and supply chain in Vietnam. Regarding tax policy, the Prime Minister stated that Vietnam is finalizing guidelines for the new corporate income tax law, which will come into effect on October 1st, 2025, with a commitment to avoid double taxation and ensure compliance with international practices. He called on HP to continue close coordination with the Ministry of Finance and relevant agencies during implementation. In 2025, the Ministry of Construction has been allocated a public investment plan from the central budget with total capital exceeding 87.7 trillion Vietnamese dong. Today, the ministry has allocated 100% of the plan to project owners and is actively working to ensure full disbursement by the end of this year. From the beginning of the year, the ministry has promptly launched the implementation, proactively removing obstacles and accelerating the implementation progress. At the end of May, disbursed capital reached around 17.613 billion Vietnamese dong, equivalent to 21.18% of the assigned plan. Identifying this as a key task, the ministry requires localities, departments, sectors, project management boards, and relevant units to take proactive measures and resolve bottlenecks, especially in site clearance. Local authorities are urged to promptly hand over the site for construction to ensure project progress and quality. The Ministry of Construction emphasized that if projects, especially those already extended, are not completed as planned, it will recommend that higher authorities suspend them and transfer management to localities in accordance with regulations. At the same time, losses and misconduct must be prevented, ensuring efficient use of public investment capital. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.